called Manteca, which could stand for Cooking with Grease. It could stand for. That is Cornell Dupree on the guitar. And wouldn't you know, we had more of that baritone saxophone that went way down low there. Manteca, Cornell Dupree. Just ahead of that, Gatto Barbieri. We were playing a blindfold test. What's the name of it? Well, can you give me a clue? How about a movie? How about another clue? How about Paris?
How about Les Dango?
There it is. Marlon Brando and all those folks. 1970s. Okay. With Full Moon, Hacksaw, Jazz, and Blues, you can find us on social, including YouTube. And we've just started a YouTube with those last two selections, and we're talking about all kinds of things, places to go in the Phoenix area. The Nash, downtown. You've been to the Nash.
I have. A great little club downtown.
You like it? Is it good sound in there?
Good sound and very intimate, very small space.
That's the thing, intimacy. So we're exchanging information on the Ravenscroft as well. And you find a way we can get connected on their website, correct?
That's right. I'm familiar with them, but I hadn't really gone to the website, and I'm going to sign up for their newsletter to get the email listing of events. They look like they have a very full schedule of events.
Right, now that we're on YouTube, now we can use your name. Wave to the camera. Hi, Tom Clay.
Hi, Tom Clay. Otherwise, also known as Goofy Tom.
Goofy Tom.
I'm wearing my colors today. My Goofy, I don't know if that shows up, but I'm wearing one of my Goofy T-shirts.
We were speaking of your different areas of residency. You grew up or came from Phoenix originally, went to California, came back to Phoenix?
Yep. Born in South Bend, Indiana. A Midwestern boy. And like a lot of people, moved out here for my parents' health, my mom's health. And when I was in third grade through high school, and most of my adult life, I've lived in other places. And I couldn't wait to get out of Phoenix back then, but it's a much different city now. And also, I could afford to buy a little house here, which wasn't so true in Santa Monica, California, where I was. Okay,
so Phoenix to California. What'd you do in California? And where'd you live there?
Well, to give you a very interesting biographical sketch here, I actually moved back to Phoenix as an adult. I went to college in Chicago, Loyola of Chicago, and I'm old enough, a gentleman, that I was back there during the late 60s and loved it there. Chicago's a great city. And came back here and worked for a professional job, my first real professional job, and that was a grant program. And when it ended, I had promoted myself up to where everybody else that I was interacting with from other cities for this program had PhD degrees. So I decided I'd go back to school, and I went to UC Irvine near Newport Beach, and that's how I got to California. And got a PhD there in something called social ecology, and then worked.
That was the catchword in those days.
Well, you know, when I first went there, it was just a little program in the school, and now it is in the university. Now it is its own school social ecology. So it's nice to have a.
But it's still called that.
It is. The paradigm is comparing social events to the ecological paradigm. That everything is interrelated. And it's a very successful program, which is nice to have graduated there. I don't know if I could get in now. That's a little more competitive. But it was a wonderful time. It got me to California, and I stayed. I worked my way up the coast over the years, and I wound up in Santa Monica, where I lived for over 20 years in a rent-controlled apartment. But I never could afford to buy a place there, so I decided to retire back here in 7 years ago. Come back
7 years. Well, welcome back. It's a different place now.
It sure is.
Probably the way we wanted it back before you left.
Well, I'm sure that not everything is for the better. But let's just say when I was growing up here, there was one freeway. It came down from Flagstaff, I-17, and it did a little circuit around the city and went down to Tucson. That was the only freeway, Black Canyon Highway. And now, of course, they've got many freeways representing. It's a little bit like L.A. sometimes.
A little bit. The only thing I'll add to that is that now there's so much going on, we have to figure out what not to do on any given day. That's a good problem.
There you go.
Well, thanks for talking about that.
Yeah.
We have more music, more baritone saxophone. Oh, yes.
Bring it on.
How'd we get into that?
My brother-in-law would love this. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I mean, I like jazz, but jazz is just one of them.
You can share the YouTube with it.
Okay, we'll do that. He loves jazz, and he knows much more about it than I do. I mean, I know blues and so forth, but he, more aficionado than I tend to work in, alternative rock and blues, other genres of music. I do like jazz, love blues. So while this is playing, the YouTube video is just showing our photo, or
We're on video and the sound's going on there too.
our talking is going on?
Well, not right
Now,
now.
when the song's on, yeah.
Nothing available.
What I'm getting at is this YouTube video, the soundtrack is the sound of it, isn't it?
Yes. That'd be pretty boring.
It's crazy. Who is this again?
Jerry Mulligan. Again, Webster.
I don't want to talk when you're trying to do something here. I'll let you, because I know you need to focus on it.
Just browsing.
Or just. I remember when I was back in the day when I'd be in an actual rock station with that, like this, talking to somebody, and they were so smooth. They'd be talking to me, talking to me, and then you just move right into like doing the station idea, without even, just smooth
All a
with
part
the
of someone's
transition.
life.
Huh?
All a part of someone's life.
Yeah.
Just passing through. All right, we'll play a little blues. Let's see if we have power and control. Let's see if we can conduct the music. See if we can allow them to do their last note as it fades. You think we can let them do that? Any minute now. Any second. There it was! Green Onions. That was Al Cooper, of all people.
Al Cooper, yeah.
He played the organ, remade the Booker T and the MGs.
Booker T and the MGs, that's
Green
right.
Onions. Are you familiar with Al Cooper?
Yes. What supergroup was he in?
Well, I want to say he not learned to play, but first played piano or organ or something with Dylan, Bob Dylan, and then he was with Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. But
Al Cooper. I think he's still living. I think he's retired. He won the Blues Album of the Year when that came out, early part of the 2000s, something like that. Green Onions. Al Cooper. Before that, Jerry Mulligan on the baritone sax, Ben Webster on the tenor sax, the Catwalk. And Tom here was moving and grooving to that. The Tom Tom Show. We have a few minutes left this hour, and then we're going to start a new hour. We're trying to play jazz's greatest hits. We played a version of Star Eyes just a little bit earlier, maybe before you got here or before you joined on YouTube or however you're picking us up, wherever you are in the world. We do have here another version of Star Eyes. It's time for a singer, Charmin Carmen. Carmen, okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Al McCoy said that.
Al McCoy, there's a name for a bass man. He's still around. Is he still around?
He is, he's retired.
Star eyes, that to me is what your eyes are. Soft as stars in April skies are. Tell me someday you'll fulfill that promise of a thrill.
2016, boy, time flies.
Star eyes, flashing eyes in which my hopes rise. Let me show you where my heart lies. Let me prove that it adores that loveliness of yours. All my life I felt content to star
Second out.
gaze at the sky. Now I only want
make it over there, Marilyn?
now the stardust in your eyes. Star eyes, when if ever if it's me for whom those eyes close, makes no difference where you are. Your eyes still hold my wishing star. Say, star eyes, how lovely you are.